Welcome to our channel, where rare historical photos come to life. Every image tells a story, and we're here to share the ones that matter most. A state-sponsored memorial service for Czech victims killed during the US bombing of Prague in German-occupied Czechoslovakia, February 1945. Accused Soviet spy laughs before being executed by a Finnish officer, Rukkajarvi, November 1942. An American soldier who lost his legs in World War I. Anne Frank's father, Otto Frank, revisits the attic entrance where he and his family hid for 2 years before their betrayal. Amsterdam, 1960. Aviatrix Helene Alberti, poised on a knoll on the Anderson estate, prepares to test a theory of cosmic motion with a pair of bat-like wings and a handheld spinning wheel. Brookline, Massachusetts. British Army Captain Norval Sinclair Marley, father of Bob Marley, 1924. British troops pose with a captured soldier of the 12th SS Panzer Division, 1944. Chinese resident of San Pablo, Philippines, who was left for dead in this grave, points to the memorial cross where about 350 men were buried. It reads, "Place where the Chinese were massacred by the Japanese, February 1945. Clark Gable checks out the caboose on Jane Russell on the set of The Tall Men, 1955. Cows grazing near oil wells in a southwestern American state. Farmer Mrs. Maud Lee and her daughter Pat enjoy 11ses at their farmhouse in Keynsham, near Bristol, with their pet lamb, Betty, 1949. French-Senegalese troops during military drill on Sultan Hamid Square, Istanbul, 1919. Future Secretary of War and son of US President Abraham Lincoln, Robert Todd Lincoln, 1865. George McLaurin, the first African-American student admitted into the University of Oklahoma, is separated from white students, 1948. German teenager of the Hitler Youth distributes grenades to civilian troops of the Volkssturm. Some men carry anti-tank weapons, others outdated rifles. Hungarians burning a portrait of Stalin during the revolt, 1956. Korean Empress Sun Jong-hyo on her imperial clothes, 1908. Lyndon Johnson listening to a tape from his son-in-law, sent from Vietnam, 1968. Man with scars from the atomic bomb, Hiroshima, Japan, 1947. Models of the original Lexington-class battlecruiser and their proposed aircraft carrier conversion. 2 ships were eventually converted under the Washington Naval Treaty, March 1922. Motorcycle stunt of the London Signal Corps in Wembley Stadium, 1936. Mountaineers from the French Army of the Alps climb the Bossons Glacier near Mount Blanc, 1939. Musician and instrument builder Fred Lemire plays the world's largest banjo as he sits on a stool outdoors. Rochester, New Hampshire, 1920s. Officer arrests two men who weren't using their masks. San Francisco, California, 1918. Omar al-Mukhtar, the lion of the desert, who resisted Italian colonization until his last breath. President Franklin D. Roosevelt at his birthday party, dressed as Julius Caesar, 1934. Railwaymen wearing gas masks sit in a rail coach, Blackpool, England, 1938. Sir Winston Churchill on his 90th birthday with his wife Clementine at their home in West London, November 1964. Sled dogs trained by the US Army pull a machine gun sled over the top of a hill in New Hampshire. The sleds carry the guns, ammunition, and two men each. Stunt flyer Lillian Boyer hangs from the wing of a biplane in mid-air during an aerobatic performance. Surplus military equipment left over from the end of World War II, USA, 1947. Photo of Hungarian Lenin boys paramilitary posing with the body of one of their victims. Hungarian Soviet Republic, 1919. The first known picture of the Pantheon in Rome with the two small towers on the roof that are now removed. The Hardeman claw. It had a hydraulic drive and could lift 750 pounds of cargo, 1960. The world's only recorded accident between a car and a submarine. These are the very first employees of Coca-Cola, pictured here in Atlanta, 1898. US troops negotiating the narrow, sunken lanes of the Bocage country in Normandy. Very large elephant seal named Goliath at the Vincennes Zoo, Paris, with zoo, staff member, 1936. View of Ruth jump as she aims a bow in mid-flight after a jump off a diving board, Los Angeles, California, 1930s. Welsh wrestler Adrian Street with his coal miner father, 1974. Rural family portrait with executioner's trophy, circa 1913, believed to be taken in southern Appalachia during a string of vigilante justice incidents. West German leader of the Red Army faction, Christian Klar, is brought to court to be charged with the terrorism and murder the RAF committed in West Germany. He was sentenced to life in prison but was later released in 2008. When survival meant thinking outside the box, a baby nursing from a goat, 1927. Young teens take classes by TV while the integration movement is taking place at Little Rock, Arkansas, September of 1958.